Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
He funny.
And mine.
White
Yeah.
trash
Who
and
we
white
got?
balls.
Live at 5 with. Well, it just give you a notification that mine's coming up.
Huh.
Mine's slow. I don't know why it's slow. It's on your fast internet, so
Oh.
I don't know. Anyway, hey guys, we're here with Digger and Keith.
Two cameras. We're live on my channel. We're live on Gopher Rider channel. So.
Yeah, so we're doing good. We got both of them going here. So sorry about the big black blue ball. That's what it is.
I know.
It's a blue ball, but it's black.
That's his microphone.
That's the microphone. So anyway, hopefully it's working because it really isn't the best, but it's still better than what we had before on camera and stuff. So hopefully everybody out there is working and stuff. First off, I want to
Happy Friday.
Yeah, happy Friday.
Oh, yeah.
Happy Veterans Veterans Day. Thank you, veterans. Thank you to all the veterans and stuff that has allowed us to be able to do this craziness and keep us safe, and all of those here that are still keeping us safe, which we're not going to get political right now. Anyway,
well said.
So yeah, we're going to keep.
We have Halloween candy still.
Yeah, they're eating they're eating Halloween candy. I'm only allowed to have the York peppermint patties because they do not have they actually help clean. I got plenty.
We have plenty.
Yeah, they help actually clean your digestive system, and they help filter out the peppermint. And actually helps filter out stuff. Now the sugar's not all that great for me, but all the other chocolate is hard on someone that has a really bad liver. Anyway, this is the shout out for places where I will try and be, and really tomorrow it's
not much going on.
Yeah, it's only the Springfield's cars and parts.
This is it, kiddies.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. They did mention something about possibly having show cars, but it is supposed to rain, and it is raining right now, and it's supposed to rain from now all the way to tomorrow night.
Bring your galoshes tomorrow.
Yeah, so I may or may not, depending on what type of.
Oh, don't worry.
That's your security system for this place.
Yeah.
Cool. So it all depends on the rain and stuff, because that field gets very muddy. I will have to trudge around because the scooters will not go out into that. I'm not sure how many people's going to want to be out and around it. They should.
Why don't you tell us where you're going?
I just did. Springfield Cars and Parts tomorrow.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear that.
I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that part either.
I'm reading my promise.
See, he didn't hear it either. So.
I just heard this wah.
Have you all missed Keith? Because I've been here with Digger several times, but have you all missed Keith? How you doing? How you doing? Anyway, this is Hootie. No, Hootie don't want to come over here, so Hootie's going around to step on stuff at the back as long as he doesn't step on the keyboard. It's the new kitty cat.
He's doing his own thing right
Houdini. He got the nickname Hootie. Hootie Hoo.
He's awesome.
He's going to eventually.
Yeah, he's a good cat.
He's eventually find his way over here.
No, can't come through here. No.
I don't think he understands the word no. I don't really use it very often.
I know. He goes, what the hell? You speaking French?
Exactly.
So anyway, Clark County Fairgrounds tomorrow at 8 a.m. If you are going to go, get there early because there will be a line out the gate, down the highway. I'm usually there by 6:45.
I'll be asleep.
I'm not getting that.
I know none of you do. I'm sitting out there all by myself, eating a granola bar and a banana, just happy. Because I'm going to get in. But anyway, so I'm going to try and do that tomorrow. We will see how that works and stuff. Yeah, the address out there, what is it? The Clark County Fairgrounds. It's 4401 South Charleston Pike in Springfield, just as you're heading out of town. What is that? 41 South Charleston Pike? That's 41, I believe it is.
Everybody knows where it is.
What everybody here, I've got other people that might drive in from Indiana. We got a lot of friends. We met a lot of nice people in Indiana.
Address is in your description.
I just did. It's all will be listed below. Also, I want to give a they're all going to get smacked later off camera. You don't know. Yeah, I know, but he likes it. So we're
smack me, baby.
Make me write bad checks, right? Is that what smack me, whip me, make me? Anyway, I want to give a special shout out to Jake Elkins. He's in Medway. He's my brother there in Medway. Actually, we're in Crystal Lake, but address is Medway. He fixed Dad's golf cart. Blew a head gasket after, I think it's an 83. And it blew a head gasket. And Jake was the only one I could get close by to work on it. All the other official places that would work on golf carts and stuff no longer will touch 2 cycles.
Hmm.
If it's not a 4-cycle or an electric, they won't touch it. If it's not newer than, like, I think they said 99, 2000, they won't touch it. We tried for almost a year. Since
Say in 2000, about the time they quit making the 2 strokes.
Yes, that's why they want to do it. They don't want you to have a 2-stroke. They don't like. Anyway, Jake fixed it up. So if you're in need of any type of auto service and stuff, he can handle anything service and repair wise. He works on domestic cars, Triumphs, Volkswagens, Jeeps, bikes. He even did a. I love your security system. That is so sweet. He even just recently worked on an RC car for a buddy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So he can work on the electric and or the gas powered golf carts as well. He does everything. He's working for himself because, like a lot of us, he had enough with bad bosses or people that thought they were your bosses. And he just said, working for myself, and good deal.
Hey.
But he's a real nice brother.
Do.
He's really nice. I mean, motorcycle work, you ought to see his Triumphs. The bikes that he works on, the cars that he works on, and everything. And he'll be more out to the shows. Got the Baja Bug, the yellow Baja Bug with the stripes on the back. Yeah, I know it's sweet looking stuff. So his information is down below. You can contact him through the Facebook, Instant Messenger, or whatever, and stuff like that. So thank you, Jake. Thank you. Dad is so much happier. Oh, we're also working on stuff with Dad. It was puzzles to help with his Parkinson's and the dementia to try and retrain his brain. Once we got him on the medications and stuff to retrain his brain to work possibly through different pathways and stuff. We were doing the puzzles to help with that motor neuro control, and he's got a little board with the puzzles. So I got him some wooden assemble birdhouses. They are birdhouses that are made for people and kids basically to learn how to use their hands and stuff, which is nice because we don't have that anymore. There's no more shop classes. There's no more industrial arts classes. There's no more of any of that stuff in most places.
Good days are gone.
That's, KJ. Oh, Kevin Faust is out there. KJ! What's up, buddy? He's been out there digging, and you ought to see, I got to show you on Facebook on Kevin's stuff where he's been doing to the farm, all the buildings he's been doing and all the digging and earth moving and just craziness. But you would appreciate that work that he's doing. Where was I at? Oh, so he's doing the birdhouses and stuff. So he's assembling they're kind of snapped together. They've been laser cut, so they basically fit together. So we've been putting those together and painting them and everything, and we did some decoupage on them today and everything. So I actually made videos on that, and I'll probably put it up just for the family. I'll put it up on my YouTube channel and link it to Facebook, so basically the family can watch it and stuff, because we got several phone calls from family here recently that aren't doing so well, and we're worried about him and stuff like that. And that's how they can communicate and everything. So speaking of YouTube and Facebook channel, Digger has announced, hey, there he is. This guy has the Riviera. It's the Riviera, the two-tone Riviera and stuff like that. 66 or 67, I'm not sure which one it is. Look, the gopher appreciates digging. But he's got that Riviera. I got pictures of it, stuff. He's a really good guy. What's up, bro? So Digger has some announcements that he's I want him to talk about and stuff. About his channel, and I've been telling you folks for a long time that he's coming up with some more things on his channel, different things other than just the party bus stuff. Right. He will continue to do that and everything. Something to give him something new to deal with and stuff like that. And like I said, you want to come back, you want to check it out, check often and stuff. And he's going to at least have something up every week.
That's the idea.
Something up every week.
I'm definitely going to try
something. So you tell me about.
I have had the problem for the last 6 months.
Yes, since
my little stroke incident.
Since his stroke. Yes,
I've pretty much made a full recovery, other than a little bit of sag there. But the hard thing that is still not there is my what do you call it?
Get up and go.
Well, The get up and go up here is great.
Yeah, but to put
but
it, put
to
it,
try and get it to my fingers is tough. And even once I do force myself enough to go out and do something, I'm good for about 2 hours, and then it's nap time.
Yeah, and
So-
and that I can fully understand. That
It's-
part after
that
maybe
part
with
I'm
the
still
COVID and stuff.
recovering.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah, I fully understand being drained like that. But I have been.
but I have made it
fighting.
around to the shows with Don this year, and
Yes, and
I've
he
done
went
a
to
lot of-
some without me.
obviously you guys on Gopher's page, you know that I operate the drone for his videos and
Mhm.
stuff. I've got all this drone footage and everything, and I'm gonna put that together as kind of collage. You know, it may be 4, 5, 6 parts. I don't know,
Mhm.
because I've got a lot of footage.
But you, like I
But-
said, you can put
but
something
that's-
of it up every week,
Right.
and
even
it'd be
if-
enjoyable.
I think instead of trying to make like a 1 hour long video,
Mhm.
because people get bored. I know I get bored with anything over 15 minutes,
I don't, but
but
I'm weird like that.
I will try to make like 15-minute long videos, you know, of drone footage, and you know, maybe some other miscellaneous stuff if I went around and did the regular video and everything. You know, maybe I'll put some of that stuff in there. I don't want to, you know, affect his site, his YouTube at all.
And you know, I'm not
going to step on his feet. and everything.
I know it won't. And even if it, we're not all about that. You and
Well,
I,
no, we
in
understand
particular,
that
yeah.
YouTube, even if we both did the exact same thing, we are not competitors.
Nope.
We are working together on
Yep.
stuff. And I don't know. There's
Yep.
no such thing as being competitive on YouTube.
Well,
I mean,
there is for a lot of folks, but not
not for me.
what we think about. Well,
I mean,
see, I
want to see everybody's videos. If
absolutely.
they're a cool video, I want to see it. I don't care who puts it out there.
I watch a lot of the people I watch a lot of videos of the same show by different people all the time,
Well,
because
you get a completely different view on it.
every time.
You
And
know.
I don't, if there's 50 YouTubers there, I just try and stay out of their way. Now, if they come up to me and whatever, cool. But I will not go and jump in front of them. I will not try and do whatever.
I won't say anything.
Quit smiling.
We were both thinking the same thing.
Stop it. I won't
You're
do that
famous
because
for it, aren't you?
he is. Yeah, well, Keith has a tendency.
He's not a YouTuber though.
No,
so
but
that's
he
different.
has a tendency to know exactly where to stand if he was videoing. But he's not videoing, somebody else is, and he goes, "Well, I'll stand here because that's the best view."
He's got
Yeah,
to pop in there.
yes.
Hi, America.
Yes, yes, it was a minute ago, but now I got a view of your derriere. Or I've been teaching him about casting shadow. Now he's getting really good at it, because he'll see what I'm videoing and he'll step in for a second. There'll be a huge, he's tall. He blocks out
he's a
the
giant,
sun.
man.
And-
I'm like the littlest guy in Dayton. He's like the biggest guy in Dayton.
Yeah, all I ever usually get to do is get a little shadow of your hat way down here, not here. He blocks entirely, but he's getting better, because when he's looking and he's going, oh, and then all of a sudden he realizes his shadow is right in the shot, and he will back out and go around. Every now and then I still have to tell him behind me, because I tell him there's a 30-degree radius behind me. If you stand 30 degrees behind me, you can still see everything, because you're up here and I'm way down here.
Right.
But you cast no shadow on me, or you don't step in front. Well, he's learned and stuff like that. But that I don't get mad about it. I just am trying to do it. There are some other people that will do it.
Intentional.
Yeah, intentional. So, and my thing is, I've always played with the notion about making a sign and putting it right on the front of my camera, and putting on it. And this, I honestly believe this is really cool. It's smile and wave. And I always ask them to smile. A lot of people go, "Oh, I'm sorry. No, you're part of it." That's
Right.
That's why I'm intentionally shooting some of the shots, because there's people there. Now, that's not to say I
Car
don't.
show would be pretty boring if nobody was there.
Yeah, I mean, to me, because it's about community, it's about family, it's about all of it. Now, that's not to say I want people in front of it the entire time.
Right.
But the thing is, I always wanted to put a thing that says "smile and wave," or "get out the way." If you're smiling and waving, you're part of it. If you're just standing there and talking and blocking the view for everybody else, get out the way. No, that's just my here. Let me get down here a little bit. I don't want to go down too far because Keith doesn't have any pants on. But that's just my
Nobody wants to see that.
They probably notice I keep looking over here.
What? Hey,
Well,
hold the cat in your lap. No, that won't work. But no, I mean, and I'm even in saying that, I'm not mad about it. It's just that if you go to a car show, you want to see the cars. If you're standing or setting and blocking the entire view, why
do that at UDF?
Why are we there? But anyway, so it's not a bad thing. It's just in my thing. I like taking pictures of the folk when they're part of it, not when they're blocking the whole thing.
Right.
So that way. So, but that always comes out good when, like with your drone, basically nobody can block you in the drone.
Pretty much.
But
you have to get between me and the controller.
Well, but I mean your actual footage and stuff. So that always works out. But I've got a lot of things in my head that I'm going to give to him to idea wise to do. And I've given you some of the ideas for what you need to do. And it wouldn't take you 15. No, that is not. And again, I hate when he does that. I hate that. Yeah. Can you pull this video camera from my hand? If you can, there wasn't a video camera there, so you can't do it. Oh. Anyway, so we're going to get things for him to do and stuff like that. Now, he likes, and it is true that most people on YouTube have a 3 to 15 minute span, anything longer than that. But the reason I say there's no competition in anything, whatever I do, because my guys have a 45-minute window that they're doing either chemo treatments, their injections, the breathing treatments, the dialysis, having urethral tubes put in and removed and whatever. And
it's easier for them to hit one video.
And they have a 45-minute window there that this anywhere from 20 to 30-minute video that I put up will take their mind off what they're going through.
Right.
That is my entire goal. Okay. To help those guys out. Anybody else likes my stuff? Beautiful. Anybody else, whatever, that's beautiful. But that is my prime directive, is to help those guys take their mind off of, for 30 minutes at a pop, they're doing.
You were a Star Trekkie, weren't you?
Yeah.
The prime directive.
All of them from all of them from the original.
I'm a diehard
I just downloaded some of the lost episodes, and they're just bits and pieces because they are lost episodes, and they were only able to save because they had a fire. Oh my gosh, I'm going back into stuff that nobody's going to want to know but me. But anyway, so that's why we do that. But he is going to have a lot more stuff coming out. I have a lot of plans for next year. New equipment coming, new equipment already, whatever. And thank you so much. I appreciate the donation of all that. I will get it together and we'll see how it works. There has been some issues come up with that camera that may or may not be issues on the one I have. And we'll see. We won't know until we get it all together, but hopefully I'll have better microphones and stuff. I'm going to set up, because after getting sick, I wasn't able to get out to a lot of the events to do the presentation. I have people that should have been presented from February up, as from the dedication appreciation awards and stuff. I was not able to do because I got sick. I got so busy. I was tied up in whatever. So there are going to be other people designated to do the presentations as well. So they'll be out doing it, and they can travel farther and longer away from that I can because of mom and dad. I can't be, where we were 35, 40 minutes away in Indiana. That's about as far as I can go. We were a little bit farther down in at Miller's, but I took them with me. I know. I took them with me. So we were good. And Dad took a nap and he rested and whatever. And he was very, very tired, but he didn't have a bad episode. So that was good. I medicated him before we left and medicated him on the way back. And I don't like doing that because I like him to function, but it needed to be done so he doesn't stress, because adding stress in his situation brings on the dementia. The Parkinson's, all we can do with the Parkinson's and maintain it. And I speak on that in the videos that I made of him putting the birdhouses together, which I'm going to be showing a lot of stuff that may or may not have anything to do primarily with automotive stuff, because during the winter, that's what I do. If I had the Gopher, I would be doing more things with the Gopher out and about, but I may actually not get that back on the road until car season starts up February, March, April next year, because it may be easier for me to work on it then than whatever. So, that's what I got going on there. And you are not adverse to having someone contact you and you doing, if you need your roof looked at?
Oh yeah.
If you need your roof looked at, there are people
Anything
out there
you
that
need to look at that's over 15 foot high.
right. If you
yeah,
need
drone
video
will
of
do it.
that, he can make you the video of that. There are guys, and I'm not trying to take away from anybody whose businesses, but those guys charge anywhere as minimal $300 to $1,000 for
I'm not charging.
you know, you can give him a donation. That would be great. But if it's local to where he doesn't have to drive very far, because that van doesn't get good gas mileage. It gets okay, but it doesn't get good.
11 and a half.
Yeah, it doesn't get good gas mileage.
No.
But he can come out and do that. If you have something that you need an aerial shot of, let him know. Contact him. He'll come out. Whatever.
Somebody to pull.
You know, you just want to
A
throw
sick brain.
you want to throw a monkey wrench in
I
whatever
had to
you
get my
can.
2 cents, and all this stuff was like,
Well, we're going to let you talk.
Well, getting back to the videos, I'll just watch more videos. As you.
No. And Keith, believe it or not, Keith, we got you a laptop 2 years ago. 2 years ago.
Yes, sir.
And he
Still
hasn't
trying to figure out how to
and he
turn it on.
hasn't used it yet. So we've got him a laptop. We got him your YouTube. No,
He's got
yeah,
a real
we
phone
did
now.
get a YouTube account. Yeah, he doesn't have a flip phone anymore, so he's got a real phone. He's got his YouTube account. He has his. We need to get you a Facebook. We're going to get you a Facebook. I'm going to come over one more time and show you how to do all of that on the laptop. Because once he learns how to do it on the laptop, there's so much more options, viable things that he can do from that, other than a tablet or a
Which
phone.
is another thing I'll just let everybody know, mainly on my channel, but for $12 a month, if you get YouTube Premium, you don't ever have to watch your commercials.
Yeah.
$12 a month, no commercials on YouTube.
There was quite a few YouTubers
Plus,
just recently talking about that.
You
thing.
can subscribe to your favorite channels, whereas if you don't have YouTube Premium, I don't believe you can.
Right. And there's ones too that are putting out what they call the premium channels. You actually are becoming a partner with the YouTuber
I heard something
to where
about
you
that.
will get a tremendous amount more of
content
that no one else on YouTube will get. Only you will be able to get it because you will have a link that you can click on that you're paying for to whatever. Now, I'm not big on that, but I can see where people that want to pay for that, it's nice to have that option.
It's great. Me personally, I can't stand television commercials. I can't stand YouTube commercials. I just hate commercials.
Yeah, I don't.
Any way possible, I will start watching a TV show and pause it, go to the bathroom, go to the store, go do whatever I got to do, take a shower or whatever. I'll come back to it 15, 20 minutes later. That way I can fast forward to the commercials. I hate commercials.
Yeah. I don't care. The only time that, because I can click and pop and go right through that while it's doing, because you only have to wait 2 seconds, 3 seconds, whatever. My biggest thing is YouTubers that say they want, a minute and a half of commercials before their video even starts. Now, when you do that and you are getting royalties for that, you can tell them here, and
Right.
here where to put those commercials. I don't want to watch 3 minutes of commercial before I even get to see what you're going to be posting.
Right.
You're forcing people to.
And the
to
other
whatever.
thing is the YouTube creators that if they do it right and they put their commercials in the right positions, you're not right in the middle of a video and all of a sudden it goes off to show you the McDonald's ad or
Hey,
something.
Paul, look. Wait, but Paul. That's the photography duo. The oh man, I'm having a brain. Mopes. Sorry, I know I'm butchering it, but anyway, they're on my Facebook thing and whatever and stuff. The husband and wife team that do the photography. She just did a bunch of pregnant ladies that are expecting ladies in milk baths and stuff, whatever, the whole natural. No, it's not like that. It's artistic. Man, I got to watch what I say about these guys. I'm an old artist. So way back when and stuff, I look at it a little differently and stuff. It's very artistic. She's done some really cool stuff.
It's not.
No, but your
Yeah.
eyeballs went and I could hear the warning go off in your pants. Yeah, well, whatever. But anyway, they do a lot of stuff. What's up, guys? Yeah, Kyle. MOPS, Mopes. Yep, Mopes Creation. They do the photography and stuff. They do a lot of the stuff out at Paps's and the cruisers and all that stuff.
To me, that looks like it says Mops.
Mopes.
M-O-P-S.
I can't see MO. I can't see my.
I got one eye that says MOPS.
That might be it.
Tell me, is
Anyway.
it Mops or Mopes?
But you'll come up here. You.
It still says he's right. Mops Creations.
Okay.
Mops, Mopes. I don't know.
Yeah, Kyle, you can put up your link to your Facebook stuff,
Oops.
or you can even do that there on the side chat. I allow all that stuff, and that's another thing. Anybody that ever would watch any of my stuff on LinkedIn, there are a lot of YouTubers or creators, and say, look, he's got a
Got to clock out.
yeah. we'll be here.
Hey,
We'll be here.
don't worry about it.
A lot of them, yeah. There it is. MOPS. Yes. There are a lot of YouTubers and stuff and people with channels that don't let other people post on their YouTube channel or any information. Anytime I'm doing a live stream, if anybody's watching and they want to plug something else, go at it. I won't block it. YouTube may block it. And I've had them do it before. I won't block it. Listen, I
I didn't
honestly,
even know I could block it, so mine's not blocked either.
yeah, I know. I honestly
I know
feel
that
that
I
we
can block my regular
we
videos.
share through all this stuff, and it's always all good. You know, as long as you don't step in front of my camera and stand there for an hour, I'm all good.
Sorry, bad hair day.
Which one?
I gotta get my
Which
wings.
one? You're like me. Which
I gotta
hair?
get my wings cut.
Which hair? I got two that are sticking up.
I noticed on the Carbs model
Uh-huh.
videos, I had the camera down a little bit and I didn't have a hat on. It was like, man, I look like I'm bald.
Well, that's because it's really, really bright and stuff like that. Oh, that was another thing that yeah, Digger went and did the model video and stuff at your club, from your club and everything. So there are a lot of those that I would like to see you do,
Yeah, well-
or even start doing exposés on people that do models, because you got Mike and a bunch of other guys in your group and stuff like
yeah,
that.
we got a lot of people.
Yeah, it's a large group per se.
Our group is a pretty large for a model club. It's
Yeah.
pretty large.
Mhm.
I'm 30 something people, I think.
Yeah.
And 30 active people.
Yeah, that's more than some car clubs have.
Right.
So
And but we have some of the best talent
yeah,
you've
good
ever
guys.
seen in the model world.
Yeah.
I mean, the paint jobs, the details, the wires and the brake lines, and burnout marks, rubber on the fenders, whatever. These guys, they make their stuff look so real.
Yeah, we got to get Brother Doobie.
What are you talking about?
I tried to contact him, Chad Doobie. He had all of the Willies and the girls and stuff posed with all of.
the
He took
RC
basically
cars.
right. He basically took his entire car show wherever he went and had a mini car show inside a car show, which
He's got some cool stuff.
so awesome and stuff. I've been trying to contact him.
I would actually like to do one of those custom paint jobs for him.
Well, that would be cool. That'd be interesting. You just contact him. I
maybe.
mean, he'd be more than willing to hear anything. I've been wanting him to do something. So, Brother Doobie, if you're out there and you can hear me and you're seeing any of this, contact me. Contact me, because I've been trying to contact you and I haven't gotten any reply back. So maybe you'll see this. I've got some ideas for next year coming up and some opportunities and stuff. And I'd like to see if you're interested in it and everything. And we'll see where it goes from there. So. Yeah, thank you. Okay, hang on. Let me read and see what's
He
going on.
doesn't say
here.
anything, and then he just barks.
Oh yeah, yeah. Hang on. Kyle does music videos too. He's made some really nice music videos. Wrote and composed some songs. Play the music on Facebook and stuff, so you can go and see all that. He had cars come out and he did a video shoot with the cars from the club. The Urbana Cruisers came out. I believe it was was it the Dart or the Swinger? The Dart. Yeah, he came out, so they did that.
If you would, either go find me on Facebook and friend request me, or post your
yeah, it was the Dart. Yep.
post your YouTube, your
Right.
Facebook information now, and I'll
Remember the
Look into that
orangish
later.
orangish Dart that's part of the Urbana Cruisers. I can't remember his name. But I'm really bad at names. Remember faces, remember
Yeah.
cars, can't remember names for nothing. He was out there. Okay, cool.
sorry, reading comments.
Yeah.
I guess,
We're having
Oh,
a
Edward,
conversation
yeah.
offline.
Yeah,
here.
Edward.
I
Yeah.
guess-
So
I guess I haven't been missed.
no, we didn't miss you at all. So that's what we're.
He's all excited about coming over here, and then he just sits here and doesn't say anything.
Yeah,
I have nothing.
he
to say.
has been on me for a month and a half. When we going to do another live stream? When we going to go over to Diggers and do
Well,
whatever?
I had nothing to say right now. I'm just trying to chime in when I need to.
Oh, okay. When you need to.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
Try to add to the conversation.
But we are going to get him hooked up. He will have a Facebook account, and he will be starting a YouTube channel, even if it's just to put up little short whatever and stuff.
Why not?
I think.
I think everybody ought to have a YouTube channel.
Oh, I do too. I think. What'd you say? Would you you decided on the name, not Tony?
That's gonna go over really good.
Isn't that what you said?
No,
What did you say? What'd you say?
I had nothing to say.
You said something
Are you
because we can't call your
Are you trying to burn me on YouTube?
No. We can't say flip phone because you don't use the flip phone anymore. And I know everybody keeps wanting to call you that. I never called you that to begin with.
I did a couple times.
I like smart guy.
The smart guy, smartphone guy, smart guy. I thought it would be more like Camaro dude or Camaro boy. See, because like
so weird coming out of your mouth, man.
Because that's how he spells his. See, boy Paul, wait boy Paul. So I mean, you could do that. Well, we would go live more, but
he's hardly ever available to come over here.
My days, and I know folks, he knows, don't understand. I operate during the summer on about 2-3 hours of sleep every other day. And
I don't know how
he does it.
It's just the way
and
it
he doesn't
is.
even drink coffee.
Oh no, Mike!
No Mountain
I
Dew,
no,
nothing.
I can't have caffeine.
All he drinks is flavored water.
I worked 90 hours a week back in when I was doing the publications, printing and stuff, working at the modeling agencies and all that stuff.
Ooh, you were a model?
No, I took the. You know that. You know what I used to do. But I worked 90 hours a week, so it was 12 to 14-hour days,
Wow.
and that was on the other side of Columbus a lot of times. So it was an hour and a half up, an hour and a half back. So it left 4 hours of sleep. And
Wow.
yeah, well, that's just how it was. That's
You were conditioned to that, so
I did that for many years, and then working at the dealerships and or the graphics houses and stuff. So I mean, I worked at the dealerships and still did artwork and photography and stuff. So I didn't get to sleep. And
like
trust me, I'm tired all the time. But
like the Energizer Bunny.
mom and dad, no, I am. Why do you think I'm so goofy? I am out of it 90% of the time. I am so out of it. But mom and dad have
What's my excuse?
things
then?
they have. Well, now I'll
We're
leave
still
it all
trying to
to
figure that one out.
I'll leave it all to you folks. What's his
That's a
problem?
different fish to fry right there, isn't it?
But no, I mean that's but you don't sleep all that much, and your
Me? I only
work
sleep about 12 hours a day.
right your days split up into segments. You don't get any real restful.
I get 3
You have
segments
to be
a day.
right. You have to be up, down, up, down, up, down. That's very hard on you. It's hard on you.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I get up in the morning. I run my corporate account. I go home, go back to sleep. And then I get up and I do whatever I got to do and everything through the day.
Yeah.
And then I got to run that corporate account again at 10 o'clock at night. So sometimes maybe 5 or 6, I'm wore out.
Yeah.
Because if I went outside and did anything for a couple hours, I'm done.
yeah, and then I
So,
call you.
I take a nap. And then after my corporate account, I go back to sleep
Well,
again.
like
So I may
Paps,
sleep 3 times a day.
Paps at from midnight to 3 o'clock in the morning. I can email him or instant message him or he'll post and I'll post and comment back and forth. Brian's up.
Yeah.
All the time, and then working all during the day, and then out there. Can't do
Me
it
too.
now. It just happens that that's what's needed to be done,
Yeah.
so we do it.
In the old days when I was building a party bus, I would go up to the shop back when I had a shop, and it would be nothing for me to put in 14, 15 hours straight working on a party bus.
You were driving too at the same time, right?
Yep.
So you
Oh,
were
yeah.
driving limo service and delivering people and moving whatever,
and running airport service through
Right,
the week at
right,
any given time.
and still running the
Yeah.
party bus, the didn't you rent them out or lease them out and
Had
stuff?
9 vehicles at
And
one
then
time.
built them at the same time. So, you know, I mean, I know, I
90
understand.
hours a week was normal for me.
So anyway, long story brought down short. That's why we don't do so many during car show seasons, live stream, because we don't have the time. None of us, well, he does. He just drives a van and throws candy out the
He's
window.
like
If you only knew.
No, I do know. I understand. But that's why we don't do as many lives, but we will do through these 3 months. We will probably do, I would like to do once a week.
Oh yeah.
I can't do them from over home because I don't have any internet over. It's a long story for that security system. So it's a long story for that. So I come over here because Digger's system is like a million times faster than
Fiber optics.
than anything that I could do. We can't do that. Even when we do finally get network over there that I can use, I can't afford.
Well,
I can't.
Fiber optics is something that they don't have in everybody's location yet, but they came around with it here in my area 2 years ago or whatever, and I jumped on it pretty quick. And wow,
you've had to change
awesome.
Services a couple times, but other than that,
well,
providers.
I switched from AT&T Uverse to Spectrum, and I had that for about 6 months.
Now you're on.
That's stupid.
You're
and
on
then I switched over to Metro PCS.
Metro. Okay, I thought it was Comcast, but it's Metro.
Or,
okay.
I think it's Metro PCS.
Yeah,
Either that or that's my
whoever
cell
takes these check.
phone. I don't know. I have fiber optics.
Yeah. So that's why, you know, if I can take the time. Now I'm only 15 minutes down the road, so it's not bad, but you got to understand that 15 minutes down the road is probably an hour preparing them to be left alone.
Right.
Then when I get over here, I never know.
Jump in a car and buzz over here real quick.
That's it's an hour of prep, and then once I get home, I've got to calm everything. And again, I'm not complaining. It's just an explanation on why we don't do things as often. It's the way it is. It's the way it is. We'll keep going and whatever. And I'm absolutely blessed every day that I get to do any of it. That's why I'm enjoying being able to spend this time with mom and dad doing the birdhouses or the puzzles or stuff like. I can't stand puzzles. Puzzles I've hated ever since I was a small child, because that used to be a big thing that my grandmother would do with all the.
You were a small child?
No, I was pretty much the same size.
Oh, okay.
That's why mom's not doing good well now. Actually, I was bigger than this. I was taller and more beefier, but you know,
he was about this size when he came out.
Yeah. Just saying. But so
Not really.
you know, we would do this. We would do this more often and stuff. And right now, like I said, we're running Digger. Digger isn't quite. Oh, that was another thing I wanted to say. Anybody out there, we're not begging. We're just saying, if you can go ahead and go over and subscribe to Digger's channel, we would greatly appreciate it, because we are trying to get him to the point where he can do live streams. He has the gear. He has the phone. He has the high-speed stuff. He has all that, where his live streams would be so much better than anything that I can do, because of my basically 911 emergency phone, when the processor in this phone was never intended to do what I'm trying to do with it. His stuff would be good. It would be enjoyable for all of you that wanted to see live streams from his channel. And that way he can go, if he sees a car, boom, live stream, whatever. He goes to a parking lot, he's doing
right now,
something, boom.
I'm doing live stream on my phone here.
Yeah.
But I can only live stream from the Wi-Fi of the house.
From the residence, from
Once
the Wi-Fi.
I leave the house, I can't do that.
He currently that YouTube has it set up, he has to have 1020. 1020. It's 1000, but until you get 1020, they won't even give you the notification to do it. That's why I've run across that quite a bit. So once you do that,
I'm at 502.
Yeah. So, and we brought it's brought up quite a bit. We've
been
working hard on this for a while.
Week or so, it's jumped a lot.
We've been working hard on this to get out there and get him out there and stuff like that. And that will be so much easier on him, because he doesn't have the time, because of his sleeping rhythm, to edit videos and stuff. I don't either.
Right, that's
but
the biggest. I mean, anybody that's a YouTube creator knows
it's the editing thing.
The editing is the worst part. I mean,
Right.
that's the most time consuming part. And I'll be honest, You do way more editing than what I do.
I do more than
if
I
you
need.
have
I do more than
15-minute video,
I need to, but I do it because I'm having a
what I'm
blast
saying
doing
though,
it.
if you have a 15-minute video, we both have a 15-minute video. I may knock it out in an hour and a half.
Absolutely.
You're going to take
20. It's 20 hours. Yeah.
You know,
Because of my gear, because of rendering, because of upload, because of whatever
well,
and stuff.
yeah, but
And then I add a lot
of time into really
Well,
doing
a lot of
video.
a lot of my stuff is matched to the music, and I put in as much time finding the music and altering, for lack of a better, probably
I
should
don't alter the music.
I probably
just
should
use YouTube
I
style
know
music.
I alter it tremendously, so a lot of things it may sound like a guy singing, but it wasn't. It was actually a woman singing, or it may be nobody singing, and then I don't know how the voice got on there. I'm not sure where it came from, but I don't have any claim. I don't have any claim to any copyright or whatever and stuff like that. I'm just out there, but I give credit to everybody. At the end of my thing, everybody goes, "Well, why do you do that?" Hardly no YouTubers ever give credit to all of the stuff, whatever. And I do because I'm a firm believer in
Even
if
though
you do the work.
he's not monetized, he doesn't have to.
No.
But he does it anyhow.
Yes.
Out of respect.
Because these guys put in the work. There are a couple of things that I have listed there that you can click on and go to these guys, and these are bands down south or bands out west that have actually commented on my videos and said they really liked my remix of their song. They didn't get a hair up their butt. They didn't go stupid crazy. They didn't whatever and say, "Oh, take it off now," and all that stuff. They said they really liked my remix of their music. I gave them credit to begin with. I'll continue to give them credit anytime I do that.
Yeah, with me, I have an intent to be modified or not modified.
What, demonetized?
I have an intent to be monetized.
Yes, to be
someday.
monetized. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I
you can't
stick
do
with stock the YouTube supplied music stuff.
Yeah, you will probably have to end up doing like Epic Musics or Epic Sounds or whatever. You actually have to
Until
buy.
I get bigger, though, I'm just
No, right. But ultimately,
you know,
once you get to being monetized and stuff, you're going to run out of music. There are some YouTubers out there that will use the exact same background music for and I'm not talking every other month. I'm talking every video.
Well, I have been known to set up a couple songs and then just copy those and repaste them at the end.
Well, that's fine, but because it's kind of like a loop replay. I mean, that's fine, and I'm not complaining about it.
I'll be honest, I just did that on one of the Carbs videos.
If a guy puts up a video today and it's the same music as yesterday and the same music as 4 days ago and whatever. Now, I reuse a lot of my songs that I modified, the remixes, because it pertains and adds to what I'm videoing. So there's a couple of them that will actually talk about family, talk about friends, talk about why I do this, American pride and whatever and stuff. And I'll reuse that when it comes to, like, if I'm at the VFW or if when I'm with, and the video has a lot of family individuals and stuff in it. So This Is For My People was one of them that I used. Yeah. This is for my people. Anyway, and so I'll do that. So there's always a reason. There's a lot of times too that you've noticed that I pointed out, but you've also noticed where it'll say something like cheese. They call him Cheese.
Yeah, where'd you find that one?
Jeff, where did I, dude, I'm telling you, I put in as many hours finding and modifying music as I do with all the.
It's probably him saying it.
Shh, we're not allowed to do that stuff.
But
anyway, if Jeff is out there, look, it's Scuba Steve.
Scuba Steve.
How you doing, Triple B Fabrication? Scuba Steve Coltize. Now you want to talk about a talented individual.
I'll tell you.
That man, and you put him and Brian together on a project to do something, and there's some phenomenal stuff. He makes some of the signs. You can go to his Facebook thing and see when he finishes a lot of signs. A lot of stuff nobody sees. And stuff.
But I can walk around at a car show
and notice and tell what
I can say. Oh, that's a Coltize sign. That's a Coltize sign.
Has to be. There's nobody that puts in what he puts into it. We love you, brother. Seriously. The dedication to whatever and stuff that he does and to his product, pride in his product.
Oh, it shows.
And that's the thing. And it's not hubris. It's not that, oh, I put my name all over my vehicle type of thing. He's very proud. He's very proud on what he does. You know,
he's confident and knows what he's doing, and
right.
He just does it.
Yeah.
Does it.
And there's nothing wrong with signing your work. I mean, I was an artist, graphic artist, photographer. If you look at his signs, there are some hidden things, and he does in his signs. There are some hidden things, just like I hide in videos and songs. There are some things. What do you got? Triple B baby. Stop. It's all about the Easter bunny. Don't leave me alone with Keith. I'm scared.
Yeah, we're gonna have dead air.
I'm scared. No, we're not.
I figured I'd show off his work a little bit.
Oh, look at this. Look at that.
Yeah, I got one.
Let's see if I can get that to where it can show this. Yeah.
Those were neat.
That is a trophy, my friends.
Yeah, that's sweet. That's something else.
That was for the
Pabst
Labor Day.
See, that's one of my big things that I was really upset about when the gopher broke. I didn't get, and it's I'm not about awards. I just wanted, oh, you showed up type of the dash plaques and stuff from a lot of places.
Hey,
I like collecting those.
Me. I don't care about trophies.
No,
I really don't care about trophies.
But that's something to be.
But
cool
when
about.
the stuff's this cool,
yeah,
I want one.
Yeah.
And I went up there, and I did it, and I got me a trophy.
That's cool. Excellent.
Just because I thought it was so cool.
Keith gets trophies too.
That one will sit. I just went out and grabbed it off the top of my TV. This one will sit on top of my TV for probably many, many years to come, because guess what? It ain't gonna rust.
No, it's pretty cool. Keith gets trophies. Not only does he win trophies for his cars, people that get multiple trophies actually give him trophies.
I appreciate when people just take pictures of the car.
Oh yeah,
it's
sweet.
The work I did. You know.
And we're working on Steve. Keith has some minor wear and tear on the car that we're going to be working on.
Yeah, Jeff pointed it out to me about that.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff Haas.
Damn you.
Jeff. Yeah, it's them guys with the classic 57 Chevys. They'll point out every flaw they can find in your 2013 Camaro.
Yep. The only thing he really has to do, in my opinion, strip that shit off the crap.
No, he's already
strip that crap off the hood and redo that.
We're getting them redone.
Yeah, that he's got a coupon to get a lot of that done. But there's a couple
he's got
of
a factory like sticker on the hood.
There's a couple little body damage that needs to be.
Well, it's a street car. He drives it.
It's his daily driver.
It's his daily driver.
It's what he drives when he goes to the store, when he does whatever and stuff like that. Now he has a company vehicle that he drives at work, but that's his daily driver. So the miles,
rain, snow, whatever, it's out there.
Yeah, and it's Ohio, so we know what that's like.
We'll know this weekend.
That's why the whole bottom. That's why the whole bottom of the Gopher is one solid rust bend, even though most of it's aluminum. It's rotted out. But anyway,
I was just telling him a little while ago that my biggest fear this winter is that salt's going to get up underneath this van, because underneath that van there's no rust. That thing is like
it's
perfect.
Clean. It's clean.
It's still yellow underneath.
Yeah, that'd be good. But we're going to work on his. We're hunting for some fender accents to help put up on your car. We don't want to do the full fender flare. We don't want to do the full wide body kit. I mean, you may have to someday if you're going to keep it, because it will be as expensive to put on a stock set of stock fenders as it would be to do a whole bolt-on wide body kit. Mm-hmm. And with that wide body kit, all you have to do is get front and rear fenders and then new rims that are approximately 4 inches wider. Mm-hmm. Well, that's all you really need. That's really all you need.
It would look so cool, though.
It would. And the motor.
I've actually seen one like that.
Yeah, the motor sounds great. And it moves, because I can't keep up with you on the highway. So,
hey, these V6s these days,
they move. They move. Well, his V6 has probably the equivalent same of horsepower and or top end that my big block Buicks had.
Well,
and that's sad. But yeah,
his V6 horsepower is rated higher than what my 93 505 speed was brand new, which was 225. Yeah. And he is more than 225 in his V6.
Yeah. That big block nailhead I had would launched that 64 Buick. But sheer horsepower, he's probably equivalent to it, and top end, he's probably equivalent to it. Because at 130,
Torque's probably close.
yeah,
too.
at 130, I know his car will go faster than 130 because I've tried to follow him.
Russell.
Yeah. He's got
Go
another.
away.
He's got a meeting with the boss. So Russell, if you're out there, what's he saying? Triple B Fabrication sponsored by the Triple B where your needs are ignored. Yeah, we love you, Steve. You know what? I could do a whole thing on Steve, just costume changes. Just do him, give him 10 minutes, do him costume change. I could do a whole thing for all day long on just him just freaking out.
Oh, I'll tell you.
Have you ever met Crystal?
Oh,
His lady?
no,
I tell her more power to her because I have no idea how she puts up with it. No idea. But she loves him. We all love him.
Oh my goodness!
I feel like
Yeah.
he is what I used to be.
It's gotta be the quickest call I've ever.
Creative. Shh.
Sorry. I'm back.
Oh.
What I miss? What I miss?
We didn't miss you at all.
No, I was going to say nothing. We didn't miss you at all. But no, Steve's pretty wild and stuff. So, things we got coming up other than this weekend. We got the one in Cincinnati,
Cavalcade.
the Cavalcade,
Cavalcade.
indoor big
Oh,
show
That's another thing I still have that I haven't posted video of.
from back then.
Last year,
Yeah.
I took the 360 camera, which since then has
Gave up the ghost
gave up the ghost. And
for
it ain't working.
real.
It ain't working no more. But I still have all that 3D footage,
Right.
360.
And you know,
footage
you
off
never
of that.
hear,
That was
you
so
don't
neat.
hear anything about those cameras anymore, period.
And man, I
that
thought that
particular
was going to be the
camera-
wave of the future.
Well, that particular camera, the 3X or the X3, the X3 model,
Is that
the
the
flat
bigger
one. No,
box?
it's the flat one that
Yeah.
used to be one of the first ones that came out.
right.
This is their third generation, the X3. Now that's all the way, but you don't hear nothing about those modular cameras.
No,
They
that's a
thought
shame.
they thought that's how they were going to go with it, but
I
it
thought it was
just
going to
didn't.
be the way. I mean,
I did too.
I thought it was just going to replace all
But-
the cameras.
But being modular, because I've had it apart and put it together several times trying to repair it. We got it running a couple different times for a short period of time.
I threw
but
it in the
there's a-
bottom drawer. It's
Yeah, it'll set. Just don't scratch the lens because that's the only thing. Just make sure the
I always had cap on.
Yeah. The modular system has way too many contacts and or creases and grooves unless you keep it pristine and you're a smoker. So that carbon getting in there and carbon with contacts are rough because I had that trouble with my
Yeah.
camera gear way back when and stuff with the contacts, but I took it apart, cleaned all the contacts, and we could get it to run for a little while, and it just would start. It didn't overheat. It didn't give warnings. It just shut off. So
yeah.
but I really enjoyed the film out of that.
The footage of
It
it
was-
killer.
Yeah, it wasn't the highest quality, but just what it was and your capabilities of doing what you could do with it, because you only had to take that camera and walk down one aisle and you could pull another hour's worth of video off that camera by looking at everything, and all you had to do is walk down the aisle.
Yeah, it is. The concept of it is
Yep.
off the chain.
Yep.
I mean, 360 cameras are. I still say they're going to be the wave of the future, but I guess
Look,
they.
he's watching us on the live stream on his phone.
Well, I can't read that stuff up there.
Well, he's right here.
Kids.
Keith.
Kids. But yeah, the 360 camera was an awesome thing at the time, but unfortunately, I think it's
That
in the past.
X3, I
I
don't
think
know.
I only got to use it like 3 times.
Yeah, that X3, whatever company makes that X3, is it Insta? No, that's yours.
Mine's Insta 360.
The
So
other
don't
one
buy an
is-
Insta 360.
Yeah, not yeah. The
I wasted
modular,
my money.
the little modular one and stuff. I mean, like I said, it's a good idea, but it just didn't come to fruition for what it was. But that other one stuff is doing really good. Now GoPro still hasn't released their big square block,
That's all right. I wouldn't buy any.
but well,
Yeah.
all of the car show, all of the drag racers, all of the whatever, all of the
Is
shows.
that the one they're using? up
that's
there?
that's the one they're using.
Okay.
That is what they use because they only have to go down there once and they can pull up video from
Oh,
completely
yeah.
all around it and
Well,
stuff like that.
for drag racing, I'd say a 360 camera is
Yeah, because they can
the thing
spin
to
around.
have.
Yep.
You put it on there, it doesn't matter which lane you're in or whatever, it's going to face the right way. And
Yeah, because you can pull it up
all the way through the strip. If you're nose to nose with somebody, you'll be able to see who won without a doubt.
A lot of that, and then you lead into the software in a lot of those 360s. A lot of the software in those 360s has to be run by your phone. Okay. That's a downside to me. That's a downside to me because, like I said, I'm an old computer tech. I'm old school. I'm still running all my software from 1995, making all of my videos. If you don't think I am, ask you. 1995 software, and a lot of my computers are pretty close to that.
I don't
old.
think you have a cell phone newer than 7 years old.
The cell phone is 7 years old and was when I got it, and was a 2-year-old model when I got it. So it's one of the first Pixels, I believe, the early Google whatever, but it's the Motorola cheap version of all that.
Like you made fun of me with my flip phone. Okay.
Well, this is
we still would.
This is a little better than the flip phone, but not much. But yeah, I mean, we've gone through and tested. We do a lot of research between Digger and I. We do a tremendous amount of research on cameras and software and everything. And it's not
fun because we share it back and forth.
Oh, absolutely.
Send each other links.
And we're not trying to keep up with whatever. We're just trying to get what we need for what we do the way we do it.
Right.
We're not trying to. I am not that guy. Listen, I've still got computers. I've got a 90p processor. We upgraded it from a 66 megahertz processor to a 90p, which is a 90 megahertz, and it was $4,000 in 93 to do that. I still got that.
You buy $1,000 computer today.
Yeah,
it's 8 months. It ain't worth.
It's low end.
A couple $100.
Yeah, it's low end. I've been looking at a lot of different stuff to upgrade my. I'm just going to go into the warehouse. And that's another thing I've made mention several times. She loves the costume change too. I'll bet date night is interesting at the cult house, household and stuff.
Yes,
I'll just use my imagination.
Yes, a Captain America costume.
But yeah, he does all that. I do have.
Here I come to save the day.
A mighty mouse. He's done the super chicken is. The super chicken thing was. What you gonna do? Who's gonna go? Anyway, I've made mention several times about somebody out there that would be in need of that would be interested in recycling copper, gold, silver, palladium, electronic gear, old electronic gear and stuff.
All that stuff that's hidden inside of computers.
Yeah, please contact me if you're interested in it. I have brand new computers and or components in the box from 1995 all the way up through, when did we close the store? Just before
I can vouch for that.
Yeah. Oh, I know. You've seen.
I've seen
building,
some of it.
You've seen building. You have moved. You have helped me tremendously move building after building of electronics.
I can see that stuff in my sleep. I move so much of that stuff.
And everybody goes, "Oh, it can't be that much." It was a lot, wasn't it? It three tiers high, 90 foot long.
I got aching bones to prove it.
Yeah. And I appreciate it. It was a lot of help.
Yeah, wait till you get my bill.
I paid you. Trust me. Anyway,
well, that's what you're supposed to say when you did.
Yeah, anybody. Yeah, I know. Anybody that's interested in any of that, I would love to find someone that's interested in taking some of it and taking the time. Since I do not have the time to spend on it, taking it and either tearing it apart to recycle it or selling it as is, because a lot of the components are brand new, never been out of the box. And reselling it on eBay, or Facebook Marketplace or whatever. I do not have the time to set and answer and diddle and package and with all the other stuff. Yeah. I'd have to give up either mom or dad, which isn't going to happen, or I'd have to give up doing the videos, which isn't going to happen.
But he needs to get rid of it because he's paying storage every month on the.
Yes, so I need to get rid of it, but I need somebody that can trust. The last person that came out there that we found out that we couldn't trust, they're still looking for him. I don't know what happened to him.
Were you saying something?
I don't know what happened. Oh, shout out! I gave a shout out to Jake earlier for repairing the golf cart and stuff. Shout out to my new girlfriend Lola. Lola, I love you. You are a sweetheart. That's Jake's pig. Real pig too.
Oh,
I've had worse.
I wouldn't admit that.
I've had worse and enjoyed it. What are you talking about? No pride here. No hubris.
There's certain things I wouldn't admit to.
Hey, whatever. All right. What do we got going on? Sponsored by Triple B. She loves it. The fabrication. No. It makes me stand still for 30 seconds. I can't see him standing still at all.
no, I can't hear.
Steve?
You're like a wiry little guy.
Yes, he is.
He's gone. He's on.
Why
He has a switch that says on and on. That's you don't have. There's no.
He's always on.
No in between.
Yep. He's got one. You know where they say turn it up to 11. His is stuck right there. Somebody glued it down.
Yep.
Crank it up and snap the dial off.
All right. So we've covered stuff for Digger's thing. If you can, like I said, if you guys can help him out and get up to the 1,000 so that he can start doing that, he
Digger's
will be able to.
custom coach.
Yeah, I'll put a link later. I didn't get to put one up there now, but I've got links to it on all my stuff anyway. If you can go over and subscribe to his YouTube so he can start doing live streams like that, that would be great. Help him out. And if you ever see Keith out and stuff, if you could
Run away.
just if you could just walk up and pat him on the back and say, "Bless your little heart."
We'd say pat him on the head, but
No, you don't. You can't reach that high. Pat him on the back.
Be a
And say,
step stool.
"Bless your little heart. Bless your little heart."
Oh.
Anyway,
Well, thanks for coming over.
Oh,
'Cause,
thank
you.
you.
You never come over and see us unless we're doing a live stream.
well, he's always during the time that I
I'm
have
a busy guy.
during the
Oh.
during the time that I have to be able to do it, during the time that I can get over here in between you doing it, and then him being all the way into, he just stuck stuff on you. What is that? Off your underwear?
No, it was off these little.
During the time that
things.
he can get either from because Cincinnati to Columbus to Indiana.
I'm everywhere.
Now, do you go over into PA? You used to.
I never went.
How about Michigan? Didn't you have something in Michigan?
No.
So it's always been Ohio. How about West Virginia? Nothing in West Virginia. How about Kentucky?
Yeah, I do Kentucky.
Yeah, okay, so it's Ohio, Kentucky, and Indiana.
And Columbus. Yeah.
Well, Columbus is in. Bless your little heart.
Oh yeah, don't forget Columbus.
It's been a rough week. I had a couple days off because the transmission went out.
Oh yeah, and he's always fighting
Because
breakdowns. Well, it's a Chevy. It's a General Motors. It's what I tell him all the time. No, it's supposed to smoke and make that noise.
It's the GM.
You're just breaking it in.
It's a General Motors. Dad worked for him for 33 years. Trust me. Let's see what haven't we not owned? I've had Pontiac. We haven't. I've worked on many Cadillac for family members, but we didn't have any Cadillacs. But we used to pull the 500 cubic inch.
472
Yeah.
500.
Yeah, the 472 or the 5. Yes, pulled the 500s out, the big fuelie 500s, the fuel injected 500s. We used to pull those out and use them in our mud things back in 72, 73, 74. So we'd get Cadillacs that somebody wrecked and we just pull the whole front end out of it. Now we used to take the Tornados, the Eldorados, the front wheel drive ones, and we'd put that in the back of sandrail chassis and use them off-road. You didn't have the big suspension and stuff like that, but in sand drags,
you whop the accelerator, flip the front end off.
but in sand drags, it would just go up to that. We used to have it, and we didn't have wheelie bars. We had 2 bars that would come down to a huge steel pad that would press into the sand, and you just ride that sand plate all the way to the end with the front wheels 4 or 5 foot in the air. Just
Sounds like fun.
yeah, it is, and especially those assholes that.
Did you have clear floor pans so you could see where you're going?
No, it was you didn't have floor pad. We had grading.
Okay.
So because the
As long as you
sand,
can see through it.
yeah, the sand had to go someplace. Trust me, you would get out of there. I'd take girls' rides.
Like a filter.
I would take girls' rides, and when we were in the shower, when they were in the shower, they would be digging sand out of
all kinds
every
of
place.
Are there crevices?
It's horrid. And the Michigan sand, the farther up you go, because Silver Dunes, Silver Lake, Michigan, Silver Dunes, the farther up you go on the northwest side of that, right up to the lake and stuff, that's real fine. Now, as you come down farther this way, where the private dunes are owned and stuff, as you come farther down this way, you get down, come down the lower peninsula. It's a coarser sand, and then you get into Indiana. Big Bear National Dunes, I think, is in Indiana. One of the ones we used to race in the 60s is there, but you can't race in it anymore. It's all preserved now. But they called it sand, but it was almost gravel. But it was still.
Yeah, we used to go up there to
Like
Michigan and play in the sand dunes as kids.
Yep. I had family. I think I still got a lot of the Sparks clan and the.
That's what my family was from. Michigan.
Trying to. What was the senator's name from here? Saxby? Yeah, Sparks and Saxby and Seagraves and all that that's still up in Michigan someplace. We still got a lot over there. I watched Digger, but for the first month I was on the wrong page. Was just watching a guy making holes in the ground, and he was a little.
Yeah, that was the wrong Digger.
Yeah.
I don't dig holes in dirt.
That was the postal
Not unless
digger.
it's a grave.
We've got to either we'll figure out, we'll discuss it, either modify, not change, but either modify or add to your moniker for your YouTube channel.
Well, I've actually got. Have you seen that you can now do a nickname for your channel?
Yep.
Well, I have a nickname of it's facebook.com/whatever.
Yep.
And it's under. I think it's under Digger 67.
Oh, for the
shortcut.
Yeah.
I believe it's Digger 67.
They were looking at the postal digger.
Well, then we're going to cut you some stickers and stuff. So we'll cut you some stickers and we'll do different stuff. So you got to come up with a design that's a good line art design, because that's, because you had one. That's what I could cut.
The digger stickers?
Yeah, we're going to get digger stickers.
Digger. That's the way to say.
Then all I got to do is find people actually crazy enough to stick them on their stuff.
Oh, I can find some folks. Because
I've got my little stickers, the round ones that are Digger's Custom Coach.
Right, but I mean something that I can cut so you can really, give a little reward and incentive to folks and stuff like that. We're gonna cut his out. We'll just have a flip phone with an X through it. No, we'll just have a big X and it'll say "Not Tony." Hey, he's the one to come up with it.
Oh, I did not.
Yeah, you did. I was here. It's like 20, 30 minutes ago. You did.
Oh, I don't know.
But we'll see. But we'll get that all done. I can't see anybody. How's yours doing? Look at that. You got a thumbs up. Woo! I got 2 thumbs up. 2 people watch it.
Yeah, I'm getting beat. I did have 2 watchers, but now I have 0.
What do we always say? It's not a competition.
Oh no.
It's not a
There's
competition.
2 watching, but all the people make comments, is what you're saying.
That's the same person.
Oh,
pretty much. Well, actually 2 people, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah, actually, it is only 2 people.
It was 3. Yeah, it was 3. There we go. 4. I got 4 different people make conversations, and I thank you muchly. Sometimes, also on the side chat, sometimes for whatever reason, even though I say yes, post it later on the regular video once it processes and uploads and stuff. Right. Sometimes they won't never come up, so they don't show it. I don't shut them off. Somehow it gets shut off. Now, YouTube can be particular because I get busted down a lot over video and or sound, music, and comments. They just jack with me all the time. And I get a lot of guys who, well, I've been doing this. They don't bother me. Whatever. Maybe you're the poster child. I don't know.
I'm just not popular enough.
I don't. I've got all the popular. I appreciate those guys that meet and come up to me and say thank you and whatever stuff like that. Dude, I want to break into tears all the time because I honestly appreciate it.
Oh yeah.
I appreciate it. My guys that I'm putting this up for, the people that can't get out, the people that are homebound.
Just to keep that tall guy out of your videos.
No, actually, you got pretty good following. There was several of them that would. Where's Keith? Remember that one lady?
How many people know who you are?
Right. Remember that one lady? that I kept telling you about kept saying, "Well, where's Keith?" Every video I have, if he wasn't at least in there once. No, it wasn't Katie. Unless Katie created an account and was coming from Michigan, because this lady was in Michigan. Did you meet somebody when you were up at Michigan at one of the Camaro shows or something up there?
Yeah, well, one nighter.
As I know.
Oh, you just don't want to remember. You don't want to remember it, huh? You never took Russell up to Michigan, have you?
No.
Yeah, Michigan probably would ban you from Michigan if you did that.
Yeah, probably.
We'll introduce
Russell. It's Michigan. They'd probably say, "Oh, can you leave him behind when you go home?"
No. You haven't met Russell.
No, I have not.
We love you, Russell.
I'm just saying though, maybe they'd want to keep him. Maybe he's there.
We'll introduce everybody to Russell someplace. He's been on some of the videos.
Oh,
yeah. Katie loves him.
Loves to kill him.
I thought she was going to murder him out at the Irish club.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah. Where is Katie? Katie, where are you at?
She's getting home. I have another comment that I want to say, but I'm not going to say it.
So he just gives you a smile.
Yeah, I was gonna
give him that used car dealership smile.
They say this is your car. You need this. This car was made for you. Yeah, what can I do to get you into this car? We tow truck. Give me all my money back.
Yeah.
I worked. They sent me to those schools, the Dale Carnegie How to Win Friends and Influence People classes back in the 60s and stuff for dealership to teach all the used car salesmen how to be whatever. And they got really upset when I told them. I said, "So this is Dale Carnegie class on how to win friends and influence people, and it should be called How to Lie and Take People's Money." Because
they're all the same.
Oh, they got really upset.
They're all the same.
They got really upset. But that's okay. Again, I was on the wrong page. Was watching a guy digging holes in the ground, but he was a little taller.
Wasn't me.
All right, guys, I appreciate it. I have limited time that I do have to get back to mom and dad. If anybody's got any other comments or anything coming up this weekend or whatever, please post them down below, make a comment, whatever. This whole thing, after it gets done rendering, uploading, and processing, will have a link on the Facebook and everything. Remember, if you need anything in the Medway, Fairborn, Springfield, Huber Heights area, contact Jake. His information is down below. Yes, the swap meet is at the fairgrounds. That. Did you read the thing?
You know where the fairgrounds is?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Kevin, did you fall asleep? Because I know this has been a thrill a minute.
I bet you probably would.
There's stuff to do. There is stuff to do.
I can imagine.
You want to talk to somebody that's go. I don't know what his sleep is like. I don't know if he gets, but I know 90% of the time it's just a blur.
The way he cleans that truck, I can imagine.
You got to see what he does to the farm. He has redone. I'd say 90% of it, Kevin, you've done by yourself. I know your dad's come out and help you a little bit, but 90% of it he's hung rafters, and I'm talking beams, and put the roof on, put the siding on, leveled the ground, truck after truck after truckload of gravel moved around.
That's some labor.
Just on and on and on and on out there by himself, but it's got a nice place. Deers.
Sounds like he's busted his butt for it too.
Yeah, we had. When he was a machinist, he was all the. I'm glad he retired. I really am, because they're just burning him up and stuff. Now he can do what he wants.
Well, and that's good, because nothing drives me nuts more than somebody that busts their butt working all their life
and being taken advantage of.
And then they either don't get the opportunity to retire before they pass away.
Right.
Or right after they pass away. Or right after they pass away.
Right after they retire.
They pass away.
Yeah. And all that stuff for whatever and stuff. I mean, I understand raising a family, doing this, doing that, whatever people have to do, whatever stuff. But yeah, if you can get to it, retire, because who knows what tomorrow will bring. Again, we don't want to get too political, but who knows what tomorrow will bring.
6 months ago, I thought I was going to be like
Yeah, we were
messed
worried.
up for a long time.
We were worried.
I thought that was permanent.
Mom's still worried about you. But she worries about him. She worries about everybody.
They got me on drugs, and I take them every day.
No medication.
Well, whatever.
Let's be.
They doctor drugs.
Yeah, there you go.
Medicine.
I want to hold something up in front of the camera right now, but I'm not going to do it. So, anyway, so what's that? Oh, that comment reminds me. Happy Veterans Day. We said that earlier too. Steve, have you been standing too close to the fumes of the plasma cutter? Just saying. But no, you are right. We appreciate and honorably respect what has been done as far as our military folk. Seriously, every day I say it, and I will continue to say it until I'm gone. I carry a lot of grief over not being able to go with all my buddies and stuff back in 72 and do whatever because of my health problems and everything like that. And those, the majority of them didn't come back, and those that did come back were so messed up, physically, mentally and stuff and everything. So I guess that's what started me in doing a lot of what I do now so people that can't get out, whatever, and stuff like that. So love you all, and we do appreciate it. And I will do everything I can do to voice my opinion, such as it is, about all of our military folk and our police force, our first responders, all those guys that run towards the issues instead of away. We love you and appreciate that greatly. So, Steve,
ain't got no butt to laugh off.
Yeah, he's not much taller than you. He's not much. Yeah, so I love that Vespa he's on. Oh, dude, I would rock if that had a sidecar on it. I'd rock. You've seen me. I would rock that puppy every day.
If it had a sidecar, you know where I'd be.
I'd put it in the sidecar. He couldn't get in the sidecar.
I could stand up in it.
Ooh, that'd be interesting. Low bridges, him standing up. Sablam! Well, there goes another bridge.
Yeah, it wouldn't knock his head off. It just cut a groove through the bridge.
Be like those semis that go under the 811 bridge or whatever it is that they peel the tops off. Whatever. But then, no,
sardine can.
That's another thing that I really, really want to, after the Gophers, whatever, I really want to try and work on at least getting the Flossie running enough. I need you to weld a few things for me and stuff. My hands are not going to allow me to do it anymore. To weld a few things for me, and I want to get it at least running. If I can get it running, even with the motor that may be bad, for short shows, close shows. So I want to try and do that. Yeah. But I really would like to
comes to worse, I got a van and a trailer. We'll get it there.
Well, no, I want to drive it there. Is the thing to the close shows. Yes. Well, I mean, and if I can get both of them running, I can tow the Flossie. I have a hitch that I made to tow the Flossie behind the Gopher. The Gopher can't have weight on it, but it can tow weight. Yeah. So what it is it hooks to the front. We used to do it on motorcycles all the time. It hooks to the front wheels and it just stays upright and it just drags it all. You just put the Volkswagen. I have hauled so many Volkswagens from Ohio and Kentucky all the way to Michigan with it just in neutral. Now, it is hard on the ring gear. It's hard on because they get that lash in the ring gear and stuff like that. But I've hauled them. I had a set of highway tires.
People have been doing that for years. But
yeah,
a lot of times they say, well, it's just because of the mileage. Because as you drive, the mileage is still racking up.
I carried transmissions and motors with me. So in the back of the S10, when we used it to go up there and stuff, and before that, I had a old Chevelle. I had motor and transmissions in the trunk. It's a Volkswagen. They don't take up that much. Yeah. And 4 bolts, and we're ready to rock and roll and change stuff. So, all right. KJ. He says, I know it, Digger. See, what? You know it, Digger, seen it too many times. You said something.
I remember.
My
memory's shot.
All right, we're going to get off here because look. Oh, wow. I got 5 people watching now. Holy crap! You have nobody watching.
I had nobody. I did have 2.
I know. We need to change that. We
Must
need
have
to.
got boring because
We
we
need
went
to
away.
listen. They're just waiting. It's like NASCAR. They're just waiting for the big one. They're waiting for this all to just go south, and we just crash.
There we go.
That's what-
If you want to crash, I can really crash it.
No. We're not going to say something that I can't.
Oh no, I
undo.
wouldn't do
live.
that. I wouldn't do that. I mean,
Okay.
You can't back it up.
I know. I can.
And
I
you
can.
can't-
I
Can't
can
edit it out.
I can turn this around.
What do you? What? Turn around, drop your pants, show the moon. What?
No, this whole. No. Okay.
Okay, don't say it. Tony. There we go. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna get off here. You know. Yep. Okay. So, hey everybody, over in Diggers, whatever, you'll watch it later and enjoy it or not. Sorry about the big black blue ball. What do they call this? Oh, it's the.
It says blue on the front.
It's
but
a
it's a ball,
snow.
so it's a blue ball.
Snow. What is it? Blue microphone snowball ice, but it's the blue black version.
It looks like the ball.
But yeah, I'm reading all that. So
It
anyway,
looks like the ball from Phantasm.
it does a little bit. Why didn't we? I think you said that once upon a time.
Hey.
Not him. I think he said it once before. I know this. So we will try. There's a lot of things we will try and do. Digger's going to get all his stuff together. He's going to really. I'll prod him to at least once a week put something up, a 15-minute, 5 to 15 minute something.
Yeah.
Guys, contact him if you do need any drone coverage. Look, Topwater Tony back at it again.
Tony.
What's up, Tony?
Well, we got to go now. So
Now Tony's here. We gotta go.
now the party's over.
Hey now.
No. That because you know what I'm saying. But anyway, hey Tony, what's happening? We were not talking about you earlier, and Keith didn't say anything bad.
So don't look at this later on.
Yeah, don't play back the earlier stuff that Keith said. Anyway,
Well, it's
But,
live. Maybe he can't.
look at him. Look at him. He go, what? He's smiling. Start the party over. Oh no. He went. Now we can start. Oh. This is a small room. I know you're a small guy. I'm just glad it's your house. Digger.
Sorry.
Digger. What bodies have you been digging up? Anyway, Tony goes, what the F? PU. Yeah, he's just
There's a guy, big spell.
he shiznit himself.
He just
Shiznit.
He just chiseled.
Shiznit.
As Snoop Dogg says, he chiseled.
For
You guys have to
shizzle.
rewind that. Watch the look on my face when that came out.
Yeah, he was straining. I saw a blood vein. Starting to pop over here. Wow.
It was real.
Where's that fan we had in here earlier? Last year,
We
anyway.
scared the cat away with that.
Look, he's back there going.
You guys can't tell, but I'm sitting like 1.5 feet behind Don. He's sitting like another 8 inches behind that. So
That's why he looks all the same
where do you
height.
think it goes?
Soak it in. Tony goes, oh my. Yeah, see what you missed, Tony?
See, Tony, you
See
can come
what
over
you
here
meant?
for some live stream stuff too.
Sure. Do us a favor. Pack up, bring the boat, the cube, all your camera gear, and come on over.
Why not?
Yeah, we can have an auction.
Yeah, just kick his ass and keep his stuff. Oh, sorry.
Whoa! Whoa!
Where did that come from? What's he saying?
He said, "What's that fog in the lens?"
Look, oh my sniff. What's that? Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Oh, it didn't
It
smell like anything.
no, it smelled like
No,
something.
No, when you hear it, you're safe. It's when you don't hear it that I'm gonna smoke out a room.
Smoke out
Those silent but deadlies are
I've been in
massive.
I've been in a car when we did those long trips. I've been in a car for 2.5 hours straight with him.
He just ripped one.
right on cue.
Keith, now Keith's just got to be in the park.
God.
It's not a competition.
It's your turn.
That won't. Listen, with the medicine I take, it won't happen.
Well, you want the show to go off the rails. There you go.
Dude, what have you been smoking, dude? Your eyes are all bloodshot.
I don't know.
He was working that up.
Just tired.
He wanted to belong.
Man.
He just wanted to fit
He
in.
must have been pushing real hard to get that out.
Just tired.
Oh, look, Tony's lagging about 10 minutes. What's the says? Oh, okay. Triple V. So what's up, Tony? We can talk and they can catch up. Yeah.
Digger wins a park trophy.
I don't know. So far.
Maybe Steve,
All right,
maybe Steve will make me one.
Don't say that. You're going to end up with something. I know. It'd be like
Hey, if Steve made it, I would display it on my wall proudly.
it'd be like a flatus cup or something,
Big pile of.
I would proudly display it.
All right. I do got to go because it's pill
7. That's his time.
it's pill time to go got to deliver the pill time and stuff like that. Thank you guys. I think we covered about everything. I really appreciate everybody coming in. Even Tony. He knows we're joking. Look, he's Bye. All right, Tony. I'll see you. Make sure you're going to be down to the cavalcade, but what else is there anything between now and cavalcade? Opie's. Make sure you're down at Opie's because I know that'll be
We're
down
going
there.
to comedian tomorrow night.
La Comedia?
No, we're going to a
Oh, that's right. You and yeah. So tell them about that.
Yeah, we're going to go see Greg Hahn.
Yeah, there you go. Greg Hahn stuff. It's always he's really funny. He
yes.
really is and stuff like that. So it's you, Tony, and is Katie going?
No.
Katie's not going?
No.
Well, it's not going to be all that then. It would just be you and him.
Yeah, I guess.
If it's Katie, that's something. There could be. Probably shouldn't be, but it would be. Anyway. Yeah, Greg Hahn. All right, guys. We're going to get out of here. Do what you can for Digger. I appreciate it. You'll benefit from it next season for sure. Because he will
maybe won't, but
no,
please do.
No, I will make sure that he puts up a lot more because it's much easier for him to do the live streams, do all that stuff and everything, it just would be easier for that. I'm going to continue to still do what I do because
Me too.
That's what I do. You too?
I'm gonna do the same.
Actually, you're going to do more stuff because I'm going to get you set up with a YouTube account. You are going to start doing something.
Yes, sir.
You're going to do something. So, all right, guys, we appreciate it. And we're going to get out of here. I got to go give medication. I don't think we have to do any, nope, I don't have to do any of that other stuff. Once every couple of months I have to do. Anyway, we won't talk about that. We got to do that. So we're
Happy Friday.
Yep. Thank you guys. And again, veterans, we love you. Appreciate it. See ya.
Bye-bye.
And it's 3.
And I guess we're out of here. I don't know how to
2,
stop this
1.
thing.